In this video, we are going to take a look at the default firmware of the Flipper Zero. So let's take a look at it practically. If we talk about Flipper Zero, it comes with a pre-installed firmware. Now this is the user interface of the firmware, and in this video, we are going to take a look at the default Flipper firmware. Now the user interface is really simple, and if you want to turn the device on, you actually have to hold down the back button. The physical appearance of Flipper Zero is not that appealing, and by default the firmware supports some add-ons, but there are some limitations with the firmware. If you want to use the Flipper Zero to its full potential, then you need to use a custom firmware. Now let's turn on the Flipper Zero. You can hold the back key to turn the Flipper Zero on, and you will see some zip files and scripts. It has a hierarchy of folders and scripts inside it if we take a look at the files in the SD card. If we talk about the apps, it has an app launcher that allows you to switch between apps. Now this is the default firmware that it comes with, and by default this is not what you will see. If you want to take a look at the default Flipper firmware, you just have to turn on the device. So this is how the user interface looks. There are various sections, and in this video and in the course we are going to take a look at all the sections that are available. So there are a lot of options, and by default the first option will be the sub gigahertz. Then we have 125 gigahertz RFID scanner and NFC. We also have infrared with universal pins and some GPIO pins. We have an option for I buttons and bad USB, which has some scripts, and then we have a U2F with the setting. If you want to turn on and off the Bluetooth, you can do that from the setting. There are some options for the LCD display and to mount the SD card. We can turn off the device with the power key, and we have various other options. There is also an option called system, which allows you to take a look at some system settings, clock and expansion module, which is available for the expansion. So this is how the Flipper Zero default module works, and you need to update it using the software that we showed in the last video. Thank you for watching this video till here. Please connect with us on LinkedIn for more details and security updates for free.